God's sake. Bloody hell. Oh, dear. Start as you mean to go on. Start as you mean to go on. But like an Oxford done. Do. Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Monday Night Live. And you join me in a Mr. George Rogerbotty that is absolutely sparkling clean and spotless, that boasts a bed just over there, in fact, that is all freshly laundered and beautiful. I am also freshly laundered and moisturized and as beautiful as it's possible for me to get, given that I'm a decrepit old fart sitting in God's waiting room. All of my clothes are beautifully freshly laundered and shoved into the wardrobe, which I'm now discovering is potentially a little bit smaller than one might consider optimal. Oh, hang on, plum alert. Plum alert? That's an early plum alert, isn't it, my lovelies? Right, a very warm welcome to Monday Night Live. And I am verging on being orgasmic with joy at spending the next 2 hours with you. Yes, you beautiful person, sitting there in your nicely pressed nightie with your leg hair waving in the breeze. God, you look fabulous. Oh, the things I'd like to do to you given half a chance. To spend the next couple of hours with you as we wave away Monday and we welcome in Tuesday. And we will be doing so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers. Go mad, use them, have fun. Enjoy yourselves. You only live once, darling hearts. You only live once. We are not being joined by Two-Ton Ted the Tentington, who become a bit of a regular figure over the last couple of nights, hasn't he? But we are being joined by the Netty Petty Pisspot. Sean's box is with us and has obligingly assumed the pounding position, ready for a damn good sing to. And we have the community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, many would argue should, and I hope jolly well will, leave a voice note for the delectation and delight of your fellow members of the inner scrotum, your fellow bogs, and of course, should they be with us, those most elite of the elite, the fanny lip, the pussy, the penny lickers. That's them. And if you're wondering how to leave a voice note on the community portable electronic telephonic device, well, it couldn't be easier, except it could. Napkin is freshly laundered as well. Everything is freshly laundered and smelling of roses. God, it's fabulous being here tonight. You should be here. You don't know what you're missing out on. I've got a succulent Chinese takeaway sitting just up there underneath the Bon Appetit sign. Right, voice note. Go on your doings. Go on to WhatsApp, WhatsApp. That's the fellow. That's the badger. And simply plumb in the number for the portable electronic telephonic device, which will be coming up in the chat any moment now. If you'd be so kind, production team, MHM crew, matron, Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, community portable electronic telephonic device number, if you'd be so kind. It probably begins with 07, but I couldn't absolutely swear to it. And I'm really looking forward to having a wonderful, relaxed Monday evening. We're not away. It's not Monday Night Live from the motorhome because it's a Hank holiday and everywhere's going to be busy. And, there you are, you see. There you are. Oh, right. Hello. Right. Bear with. Gosh, this is exciting. This is happening live, darlings. Oh, hold on. Apologies for the interruption. Oh, for God's sake, why do you... Look, I mean, why can't you just show me? It's me. I promise you it's me. Can I not just see my own massages, please? Oh, what's this? Oh, you can't see anything there, matron. What's the problem? What's the problem? Matron's on bloody tinkle watch. It's fine, matron. Where was I? Oh, I was about to... Right, okay. It's a how's your father? It's a thingamy. It's a doodah.
Hello, Boaty.
Hello.
I'm just sending this message to tell you I'd like you to pound the box. But if you don't mind, I would also like to do a duet of the Netty Petty Piss Pot with you.
Oh,
if that's okay.
Okay.
So get your doings ready for your Netty Petty Piss Pot.
Yes.
Because we're going to do them first, okay? So pick them up, get ready, and let's do a duet, okay?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. You Netty Petty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you Netty Petty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you Netty Petty Poo, Netty Petty Piss Pot poo. Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, a lovely Piss Pot friend. Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, a lovely Piss Pot friend. Lovely Piss Pot, Netty Petty Poo.
God, that's difficult, that ending bit, isn't it? Anyway, well done. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it was good for you, darling.
It was wonderful.
Bye.
It was wonderful for me, darling. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Right, it's a Mr. Tickle for the Netty Petty Piss Pot. Oh, you Netty Petty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you Netty Petty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you Netty Petty Poo, Netty Petty Piss Pot poo. Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, a lovely Piss Pot friend. Yes, Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, a lovely Piss Pot friend. Netty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, lovely Piss Pot, Netty Petty Poo. Consider yourself tickled, Miss Piss Pot. Right, we will move on to Sean's box. One box, you will see. Welsh. I couldn't help myself. It's an encore. Look, we were getting a standing ovation. They wanted an encore. It's not my fault you pissed off. Well, all right, you bloody... Right, I'll play your thing again then, and I won't... right, okay. Right, I'll play you again, and I won't... let's pound Sean's box. 3, 2, 1, boom. There you go. Right, you can have Emma without me drowning her out.
Hello, Boaty. I'm just sending this message to tell you I'd like you to pound the box. But if you don't mind, I would also like to do a duet of the Netty Petty Piss Pot with you, if that's okay. So get your doings ready for your Netty Petty Piss Pot, because we're going to do them first, okay? So pick them up, get ready, and let's do a duet, okay? 3, 2, 1. Oh, you Netty Petty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you Netty Petty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, we love you. Oh, you Netty Petty Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot poo. Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, our lovely Piss Pot friend. Piss Pot, Netty Petty Piss Pot, our lovely Piss Pot friend. Pitty Piss Pot, Pitty Pitty Piss Pot, Pitty Pitty Piss Pot. God, that's difficult, that ending bit, isn't it? Anyway, well done. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it was good for you, darling.
Well, you buggered up the end of that, didn't you? You buggered up the end of that. Right. Oh, right, it's too late. I've already played it again. Right then, darlings, it's time I got into your comments, because I consider your comments to be very much the meat and potatoes of this pepperoni pizza that we are currently identifying as pineapple slices as we rest upon it. Gosh, I'm getting 546 million messages. Right, I shall just polish my binoculars. And I will, well, let's see who's with us then. Right, I will scroll back as far as I possibly can. Okay, joining us tonight in no particular order of appearance, merit, height, or indeed bra size, we have matron, community matriarch and owner-operator of the Community Bosom. That's Planet Greenwood, of course. We know her and love her as Tracy. Tonic 110, Peter P is with us. Bunga Bunga Party. Richard Paulie Galtieri. Stew 69 Fouquet. Above the target, a very good evening to you. Pop 57, that's the fabulous Pauline. Oh, well, that's very kind, Bunga Bunga. I'm hopeful Boaty will find a girlfriend this summer. I'm quite hopeful myself. If he does, I will be the first to donate cold, hard cash towards his Viagra order. Well, that's very kind. Thank you very much indeed. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon is with us. Oh, Richard, oh, look at you being all nice to me. Joking aside, he deserves to be loved. He's a great bloke with good qualities. And then he gets to the important bit, plus Momo. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes, the Momo says to you. Mike P is with us. A very good evening. How is a man who would turn down Kylie ever going to find a woman? Well, I mean, think about it. Think how special the woman would feel that, she was preferable to Kylie. That's going to make her feel great, isn't it? Because as I understand it, Kylie's a bit of, kind of up there on most people's 1 to 10 scale. Jamesy, the Jamesy boy, a very good evening to you. The man lived through the 80s and never glimpsed Sharon Stone's Minge. He must have been the only one on planet Earth that didn't. Look, I was training and racing in the 80s. I missed the 80s, apart from some of the music. But I mean, if I went on Mastermind, my specialised subject would be the Tour de France 1981 to 1990, and I wouldn't get a single question wrong. I'm sure your car looks absolutely fabulous, Richard. And Peter P, you made me laugh. Did you celebrate the shiny car with a Mars bar? And he didn't, but he did have a well-deserved posh coffee. Craig Cartledge joins us. A very good evening to you. We all miss Mr. Paddy, JB71. And hello, JB71, by the way. Sharp tonight is our Boaty. We try. I'm feeling well rested. Matron says, evening all. I see Boaty's in his brown smoking jacket and flinging his willy aggressively. He's going to flash his balls, says Stu. Oh, dear. Emma is hoping that the dressing gown falls open. Oh, Christ, he flashed her, says Matron. I'm sure I saw the plum then. Don't be rude. Don't be rude about my lovely legs. Of course I've got clothes on underneath. Do you think I'd be sitting sprawled like this if I didn't have clothes on? I've got my new gym jams. If you want to see a bit of gym jam? Look at that. Cool, aren't they? Oh, and that's in kind of I don't know, minge pink. Right, where was I? Evening, all of you plum spotters, says Phil, Lord Baverstock. Good evening, Phil. Hope you're well. Deborah Fleming is with us and says, hello, Boaty. Walked part of the Monsell Trail today with my husband. Which bit did you walk? I bet you walked the bit that took you to, what's it called, Hassington Station, so you could have a bit of lunch. And I bet you walked over the Monsell Viaduct and through Headstone Tunnel and so on. But maybe I got it wrong. Maybe you were right down the other end. Barry Scrotter is just getting to eat, and he's got fish, chips, mushy peas and tartar sauce. Just going to get it out of the oven. He's baked his tartar sauce. Love and greetings to you all from leafy Warwickshire, says Lord Baverstock. No, you didn't spot embalming fluid on my robe. Goodness gracious me. Barry Scrotter is with us, the fabulous Lloyd. Good evening. Cairgorn 1, good evening to you. Sir Godfrey Titbit joins us and offers greetings and salutations and claims that it's wonderful to be here, and it's certainly wonderful to have you. Fun Stuff is with us. That's the lovely Jacqueline of course. Stratospherian joins us all the way from Denmark. Showing a little leg tonight, says Jacqueline. How risque. Above the target, you did not just see Minge. You spelt Kenny wrong when you were trying to insult me. Piss pot, Netty Petty Piss pot, a lovely piss pot friend. Paula joins us. Paula, full of hope as always. Netty Kutch, the lovely Netty Kutch. Oh, Angela, lovely Angela, Lady Angela, Honourable Minister for Prostitution and Orienteering, and of course one of those most elite of the elite, the penny lickers. That's right, Mrs. Slocum. Good evening to you, my lovely Boaty. As I joined tonight, there was a plum alert. Could you keep the plums secreted, please? Absolutely, the plums are well tucked away. Just got here. What's with the orange bathrobe, Mr. Boaty? Paula, it's Rogerbotty Brown. I think you will find it's Rogerbotty Brown. Rogerbotty's had a right doing over. Everything's been laundered. I got my money's worth out of my laundry today. I've done the laundry today, darlings. I've washed everything. Absolutely anything that can be washed has been washed. And the bed, if I'm totally honest, probably for the first time since the first time, the bed has been properly made, and I can't wait to clamber into it tonight. God, I love water. Maybe I just enjoy drinking. I mean, maybe it's not just alcohol. Maybe I enjoy drinking things because I enjoy coffee as well. So there you are, you see. He dropped a right bollock there. I have not. Oh, God. Look, you can bang on about the legs all you want. You are all just jealous. These legs took on the world and won, and they've got the scars to show it. Look at that one. That's a horror story, that one. Dear me. What gear was Greg LeMond in when he won his second tour? Well, Greg LeMond won his second tour in 1989. Now, obviously, he would have used every gear on his bicycle at some point during the tour. So I will take that in. I'll turn sideways and turn this into a cycling story. That'll piss everybody off. So what gear was he in? Well, I won't tell you that it was in 5312 or something like that. I will take that more generally. What gear was he in? Well, he was riding for ADR after he'd been sacked by PDM for refusing to join their doping program. So he was riding a Botekia framed bicycle with a Mavic group set, including the Starfish 631 cranks. It would have been SSC front and rear mechs. He was wearing time shoes using time pedals. That's about enough of that. Oh, and he had a Giro Hammerhead helmet in the time trials. There you go. Greg LeMond. What? I love Greg to bits. Nicest bloke in the world. Such a lovely, lovely, lovely man. And of course, he's suffered with his health lately, but he's still with us. Touch wood. Thank goodness. Bless him. Greg is one of the really, really good guys. Brave as a lion. Brave as a lion. Ask anybody from the pro peloton in the 80s and they'll tell you the famous story about LeMond when he was wearing the leader's jersey in not one of the Grand Tours, but might have been the Tour de Suisse, something like that, or the Tour de Romandy. And he had a dreadful stomach upset. And he had raving diarrhea, but he was leading. He was leading overall on GC, and he just refused to quit the stage. And he was just racing along, literally, with the diarrhea dripping down his legs. It's that any pro from the 80s will tell you about that day. Oh dear. Noel Edmonds, TV actor. Hi, just popped in the chat. How has your day been, and have you handed the keys in yet? No, I haven't, and my day has been fabulous. Hope yours has been good too. I've had a lovely, relaxed bank holiday. No way I was going anywhere. Not on a bank holiday. Everywhere's too busy, all of that kind of thing. This site has been fully booked, but thankfully, at around midday, everybody fucked off, and I'm all on my own in my little cul-de-sac again. Thank goodness. Had a little joke about it with the warders. They were out doing some work. Where am I? On the field, because I'm back onto a field here. And I went out and looked around at the empty cul-de-sac, and I said, "Isn't it wonderful when everybody just buggers off?" And they said, "Yep, goodbye." I said, yeah, it's like at the end of the day at the restaurant. You know, you want everybody to have a good night. You work hard to make sure they have a good night. You do everything possible. But there comes a point at the end of the night where you just want to say, look, we've had your money. Now piss off so we can go home. And I'm sure it's the same for those guys at the end of the weekend. So they're saying that they won't be fully booked now until the bank holiday at the end of May. But obviously weekends are busy, and then in summer they're just going to be fully booked. Bang. But it's nice. It's like being in Butlins at the weekend. Depends what sort of people you get. The people in the cul-de-sac this weekend, they were all youngish. And so, yeah, it was like Butlins. You know, they're drinking beer at 10:30 in the morning. There's barbecues, young children, and the kids are playing out, all of that. It's quite nice to be around, but it's also lovely when they fuck off and it's all nice and quiet again. Anyway, good evening, Mr. Parry. Hope you are terribly well. Lovely to have you with us. Andrew Buttigieg joins us. I've spotted Boaty as was, of course. The plums are enough, Boaty, says Mrs. Slocum. Please keep the tinkle well hidden. Of course, of course. Have you been chatting to the old grannies at the seasonal? Yes, I've made new best friends. You walked from the Monsell Hotel car park to the trail. Oh God, if you had to climb back up, that's a bit of a climb. Then a long bit towards Hassop Station, and you had lunch at the hotel. Oh, very nice. He's wearing Mallory Towers official uniform. Bloody hell, matron, Mallory Towers. God, that takes me back. Now, they were girls' books, but I read two of them. It was Mallory Towers. Was it Enid Blyton? Might have been. Pink. Isn't that orange? No, it's Fanny Flapp's pink, I think. Granville, get your cloth. Rogerbotty brown was an original British Leyland colour. It was. You had lunch at the stables bar. Very nice. When are Windybum's keys due to be handed back? On the 12th. Oh, and then you went into Bakewell and you purchased a Bakewell pudding. Well done, you. Well done, you. Has to be done. JB3, a very good evening to you. Corrie, good evening. Summer's going to be mental in Derbyshire, says Bunga Bunga. People can't afford to fly overseas due to fuel prices, so here they will stay, creating mayhem in Matlock. Oh, well, quite possibly. And we've caught up with the comments. Excellent. We may have had a thing or two creep in, and then I've got stuff that I really want to talk to you about. Okay, what's this? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that's posh. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, a very good job done there. A very good valeting job done there, I would say. Well done, you, sir. And have a voice note.
Hiya, Boaty. I hope you are well. Could you please do me the honour of pounding the box, please? And thank you.
No problem at all. Let's get that done. Yup-a-dup-a-dup-bum. Yum-bum diddle-diddle-um-bum. Right, same box. Still Welsh. Still Pascal. Another pound. There it is. Look. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Would you like an update on the 1p savings challenge? We haven't done that for a while, have we? Have an update on the 1p savings challenge. If I can find it. Where is it? And are any of you doing it too? Right. Where are we? Okay, so it is day 124. It is day 124 of the 1p savings challenge. And so far in the pot there is £77 and 10 shillings. So there you go. Day 124 of the 1p savings challenge. Right then. Oh, Lloyd's eating his big dinner. Right. Now then. What I would like to talk to you about tonight, I think that I have found the perfect place for the community caravan. So I'd like to have a little chat about that and get your feedback and see what you think. Now, sometimes you overlook things that are right on your doorstep, don't you? Now, I am a member of various Facebook groups for seasonal pitches and so on. I joined them when I was first thinking about one, first beginning to look for one, etc., etc., etc. Now, every so often, when somebody mentions, oh, I'm looking for a seasonal pitch in Derbyshire, somebody will mention a particular site. And it suddenly occurred to me, that I knew the site, except I don't know it. But we've driven past it every night for the past, well, for me, for the past 11 years, for you lot, for the last however many years I've been doing the driving to work videos. And I started looking into it a little bit, and it could be absolutely perfect. So if you want to know where it is, imagine the drive to work. Okay, we've gone under the Honourable Bridge. We've come to the T-junction. We've turned right. Drop down the hill. Italian restaurant on the right-hand side. You with me? Traffic lights. Yeah. Straight over the traffic lights, and we kind of go up the hill, past the pub on the left-hand side, up the hill, and then sort of goes over a tump, drops down in, and it's down there on the right. There's a site that's down there on the right. Now, I've only just started talking to them, so it's very, very early days, but it's a kind of it looks quite interesting. So it's nothing like here. It's nothing like Lickpenny or any of the Caravan and Motorhome Club sites. It's a woodland site, but it's also a farm site. But there are like not your usual farm animals there. There are llamas and things. And it seems to be really laid back. They have, and they accept like anything, motorhomes, campers, caravans, tents, but they do offer seasonal pitches. But from what I can gather so far, it's not like Lickpenny where, this is what it is. It costs X amount, you can stay here. It sounds like the people who own it and run it, it's private. It sounds like they, you talk to them and you figure something out between you. that kind of suits you both. So I was thinking that could work out really, really well. So yeah, so I was thinking about that as the place for the community caravan. So I'm going to go down and have a word with them this week and check it all out. But I was thinking if they do tenting there as well, I could do my tenting there, and we could have a community tent, set up, because God knows the tent isn't getting much use, is it? Okay, I'm going to use it for a week, but yeah, I thought, why not? We could have a community tent as well as a community caravan and community motorhome and community place in Spain. All of those will be coming, in the future. But I want to crack on with a community caravan as quickly as possible. So my thinking is that this site could be really nice. If it's like it, I mean, obviously I've checked it, I've checked out the socials and all of that. So if they're nice people, and they seem like lovely people from chatting to them, and it is laid back, and you can, and it's privately owned, and they're quite relaxed, and we can just cut a, I'd like this, yeah, that's fine with us, kind of thing. They might be quite glad for us to get on board if it gets them a bit of publicity, because that doesn't hurt, does it? So I was thinking it, and I've driven past it and not thought about it. So I was just thinking there's a chance that that could work out perfectly. So if we can get ourselves, a nice seasonal pitch, and then we'll just get a caravan, bung the caravan on it, and boom, we've got our community caravan, possibly with a community tent set up as well. So I was trying to think about how to make it work, because if we're going to crack on with this, we're going to need to sort out the logistics, aren't we? Now, the community caravan should be easier than when we get to a community camper van or community motorhome, because that's going to involve insurance and potential breakdowns and all things like that. The caravan should be quite easy, shouldn't it, really? The caravan will be there and the community can use it. I was thinking I'd probably better make it a channel member perk, just to try and stop any Bengali lancers, any chancers coming along and saying, oh yeah, I'll have it, blah 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 blah, when they're not really one of us. You know what I mean? I mean, it needs to be a thing for us, doesn't it? So I thought maybe make it a top tier channel member perk, use of the community, this, that, and the other kind of thing. But it, being, I think it might be a nice little site. I think it's quite big and it's varied, and there's stuff to do there. They welcome children. They take the children on the tractors and that kind of thing, and it all looks like quite good fun. So yeah, yeah. I'm getting quite excited about that now, and yeah, I'm quite excited about the idea of get the community caravan, get it on there, get it done, and then anybody who fancies it can have a little break around these parts. You'll be nice and close to the restaurant if you want to come to the restaurant, and Ram will look after you and feed you, and I will bring you drinks and stuff. You'll be close to here if you wanted to hang out with me for some ungodly reason. You're close to Matlock Bath, Heights of Abraham, Christ Tramway Museum, Great British Car Journey, all of that kind of thing. Oh, Midland Railway Centre. That's all within easy reach. There's a pub in the village. What more could you want? What more could you want? So there you go. Right, better get back to the comments. And then I think I'll catch up with the comments, and then we will have the first of tonight's intermissions, I think. Right, let's see. Where did I get back to? Ah, somewhere around here. Ah, yes, that's right. Lloyd had eaten his dinner. I'm going to send Boaty a brand new dressing gown I bought recently. It's from the 2026 season at the fashion designer Holiday Inn. Oh dear. Keep your neighbours at arm's length, Boaty. They could be weirdos. No, Stu, they're lovely. They're my new best friends, and we text each other, and they're from a lovely part of Devon, and I'm keeping an eye on their caravan for them, and they're really nice. Any summer music festival coming up in Derbyshire? No idea. No way Boaty's going tenting. You watch me. I'll do it. Oh, there's a thought. Right. If I do the tenting where we've got the community caravan, I could just film myself going to bed in the tent and then just go into the caravan, couldn't I? Unless one of you lot are in it. Oh, will you stop looking for the plums? Oh, the plums are going to be on full display after he's had a few glasses of wine, says Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon. Looking forward to the community Rolls Royce Corniche. That could be a while. That could be a while away. Yeah, exactly. It does look like the chat's more interested in my plums than the pitch. Well, so do I'll get excited about it on my own then. You'll soon be interested when I have to go and collect a caravan and tow it with Officer Crabtree and reverse it onto a pitch. That's going to be interesting. I, says Emma Lemon, will very much miss staying in the guest cupboard and locking Boaty out of the bathroom in the mornings. Well, yes, but, there'll be other opportunities, Emma. I mean, you are one of my dearest friends. So, as I've said to you before, you can have Rogerbotty and I'll keep in Netty, or, the community caravan will hopefully be there in time for summer. But oh no, you'll want to hang out here with me at Lickpenny, won't you? No, you'll be here in Rogerbotty, and I'll just book next door and kip in Netty, and I'll have my own lavatory, so I'm not pissing in the garden again. Oh, for those who don't know, Emma very nearly made me wee in my own garden one morning. Chatsworth House is definitely worth a visit, says Bunga Bunga. And yeah, I agree, it is. Boaty, have you used the 1970s lawn chairs yet, says Richard, who obviously doesn't watch my videos, because yes, I have, of course. You all knew that. They're there on the video. Oh God, it's catching up, says Stu. Quick more waffles, says Peter P. I think it sounds an interesting idea, says Jamesy. Pin-Up Pete, the new campsite sounds like it could be fab. I've got a little feeling that it's going to be. Just from the couple of WhatsApps that have gone to and fro with the owners, they just sound lovely. And I've seen how they've dealt with people in the groups and whatnot. And obviously I've been all over their Facebook page and just had a look at how they do things. And I think it could be perfect for us. Perfect for the community doings. I've just got a little feeling. I mean, it might be no use at all. I've just got a little feeling that it's going to end up being a real community base. But we'll see what happens. You know me, I like to jump all ahead of myself and get excited when it's probably way too early to get excited, but I do it anyway. So yeah, thank you, Pin-Up Pete, for the enthusiasm. Simone joins us, hooked on classics, of course. Josh is with us all the way from New York. Good evening to you all. Carl of the Lockpick. And I've caught up with the comments, so we will now have a waterbird. We will now have a short intermission where you can all talk about my plums to your heart's content. And I will be back when it's another minute and a half closer to wine o'clock, which I'm looking forward to very much. Really looking forward to my glass of wine tonight. I love being all relaxed in a tidy, spotlessly clean Rogerbotty with a succulent Chinese takeaway. Oh, what a wonderful time to be alive. And wine will just make it all better, because wine does that. Wine makes everything better. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, when I come in, remind me to tell you about the next community meetup, because there are going to be changes. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you, whatever you're doing. Oh, you nerdy betty poo. Nerdy betty fish pop poo. Fish pot, nerdy betty fish pot, a lovely fish pot friend. Fish pot, nerdy betty fish pot, a lovely fish pot friend. Nerdy fish pot, nerdy betty fish pot, lovely fish pot, nerdy betty poo. Right. Right. Oh, come and shut, you stupid thing. Oh, dear. Right, let's see what I've missed. Welcome back, darlings. And if you're watching this, you're watching Monday Night Live from the Caravan with me, Boaty, of the eponymous YouTube channel Boaty's World, and my wonderful inner scrotum consisting of my bugs, Boaty's old geezers and gals. And you don't need to be old to be a bog, you just need the right frame of mind and a filthy and disgusting sense of humour. Right. Let's see where I got to. I was around here, wasn't I? Deborah asked, what if you double book Rogerbotty and Netty so that you end up sleeping in the car? Well, I won't double book them. I shall be I shall be very careful. I shall try and make this microphone stay in one place. Oh, stay there. Don't be awkward. Just stay. Right, I shall bodge you with the phone. That'll teach you. Consider yourself bodged, microphone. I won't double book them, Deborah. I shall appoint a minister for community doings. Or, I'll ask for a volunteer. I don't have the authority to just appoint people, given that, it's not a paid position. Oh dear. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lloyd. Hope they're doing all right. Oh, touch wood, bunga bunga, touch wood. It is behaving itself, but let's hope so. Boaty, where is your illuminated on-air sign? Did you leave it in NETTY? Well, there is one in NETTY, in NETTY Blue, of course. And that lives in NETTY. In fact, I made the decision, I haven't actually done it yet, but I'm actually going to glue it to the table. So you know where it was in the last live stream? I'm going to glue it there and it can live there permanently. Rogerbotty's on-air sign is here. But let's have a little experiment with it. With the length of the doings, I was struggling to find... Hold on. Ooh. Oh my God, hold on. There we are. Hey. Right. Oh, it's longer than I thought, actually. Oh, it's also upside down. Where can we... You see, it won't reach the middle. See, I don't know where to put it. I was trying to come up with some solution so it could, because I love it. I love it. This side of the table's kind of a bit cluttered. I thought it probably needed to be over there somewhere, but it doesn't want to reach. Could we put it? See that? I mean, ideally, where does it want to be? Back here somewhere? In front of the candle? In front of the flowers? Move Sean's box. It could go. Oh, it could go. Ah! There you go, look. It'll just about reach there. Just do with a slightly longer cord, really. But there you go, Deborah. There it is. Oh, it's nice to have it back in there. I've missed that. Netty's got that nailed now. I mean, Netty's is obviously lovely in Netty Blue. And yeah, I'm gonna use my sticky pads and I'm gonna stick it onto the table. So it's at the back of the table underneath the window, and I think it can just stay there. I don't save me the bother of putting it away and everything. The smaller power bank, the R600, obviously lives under the table, and that will power the Netty window sign and the on-air sign. That'll power those for weeks. Can you kind of can't see that, can you? Can you, or is it just me? No, it's kind of hidden behind the glass, isn't it? You see, I was thinking it needed to be here, but it just won't reach there unless I've... Oh, I need to get a plug or something put in over that side. I haven't got a plug over that side. I've only got a plug this side. If I could get... Oh, you can see it. Oh, right. So if I move shit, you can kind of see it, but it would look so much better here, wouldn't it? Oh, work in progress. Work in progress. Oh, let's just check. Oh, no, okay. If there's a community meetup over the summer, says M11 of the eponymous YouTube channel M11, I plan to go, so I hope to meet some of you there. Well, that would be fabulous. That would be fabulous. Right, no, there's no change, Deborah Fleming. The next one is scheduled for the 7th of June. However, the one little change is there's not going to be a Matlock Monday. It's going to be more of a weekend thing. Now, at least 3 people have already booked Lickpenny for the weekend. The 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. So, yeah, at least 3 people have. There might be more. So it's definitely going ahead. But there's not going to be a Matlock Monday. It's kind of going to happen over the weekend rather than going into the Monday, if that makes sense. So the people who have booked so far, they will be arriving on the Friday, and then they will obviously be here on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday night will be the live stream that I do with company. And so that will end up being the mad one. And then on Monday, well, some people will obviously go on Sunday because they have to, they'll just come for the lunch or whatever. But basically, it means that it's a weekend thing. So if people wanted to come and make a weekend of it, stay Friday night, Saturday night, and leave after the Sunday lunch on the Sunday, they could do that. And we will arrange some things. Maybe the restaurant on the Saturday night. But yeah, so the people who've booked already, they've booked for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So just bear that in mind when you're thinking about coming along, that you can just turn up for the lunch. Of course you can. But if you wanted to, you can make a weekend of it and do your own thing, or hang out together, come to the restaurant, hang out with me, whatever you fancy. But yeah, bookings have already been made, but it is going to be the weekend. Now on the Monday, then, well, Jen will be heading off on the Monday, and I will be available on the Monday. I need to talk to Ange and see what she and Phil have got planned for the Monday night, because it might be nice if we went and did a wild camp or a pub stopover or something. And if anybody is motorhomed up or camper vanned up, then I'm sure they'd be welcome to join us. So the next community meetup is Sunday, the 7th of June, but it's going to be a whole weekend thing, should you want it to be. There will be other people who are around for the weekend, and you could meet up with them, I'm sure, arrange things to do on the Saturday, whatever. Okay, hopefully that all makes sense. What time is it? Oh, 6 minutes to 1 o'clock. Dun, dun. Oh, absolutely. You must force yourself upon me at least once, Emma, during the summer holidays. Paul Birch, a very good evening to you. A very good evening. Plug it into your 4-way gang doings. It is plugged into my 4-way gang doings. Mark Passad joins us, the fabulous Mark Passad. Good evening. Get a longer lead. Yeah, I don't know how to do that because it's not a plug-in lead. It's like wired in. It's wired in. Needs to be up on high, Boaty, says Stu. Oh, okay. Like where? I suppose I could glue it underneath here. Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? That would be epic if it was glued. Oh, if it was under there. I mean, I haven't got power up here, have I? But could I achieve power up here? I could put a power bank or something in. Oh, that would be nice. So what about, let's have a look. Some kind of plastic cover on there, isn't there? I love the idea of mounting it there and somehow running power to a power bank or something that could live in the cupboard. It would look epic under there, wouldn't it? I can't show you how it would look there because the lead won't reach, but it would look good there. Put it at arm's length on the opposite corner of the table, says Deborah. It won't reach. It's not long enough. Dim the lights above so it stands out, says Richard. Oh, is my glass in the way again? Oh, we'll sort something out. No, Mike P, it's not battery operated. It's a USB doings. Sue, the lovely Sue Postlethwaite of the semi-eponymous Postlethwaite Outside Show. How are you, my lovely? Fabulous to have you here. Matron says the Rogerbotty on air sign needs to be fixed under the overhead cupboard somewhere. Well, yes, I now agree with you, Matron. It needs to be here, doesn't it? Let me unplug it. Oh, hold on. Oh. Right, wouldn't it look brilliant? There. That's where it needs to be, isn't it? What do you reckon, darlings? If it was there, can you see? Oh. If it was like there, just there, how good would that be? That would be perfect, wouldn't it? Oh, you couldn't see before. Hopefully, can you see now? Oh, hopefully you could see. Oh, look. Oh, there you go. Yes. Yeah. Wouldn't that be brilliant? Have it underneath the clock there, all lit up. That would look amazing. That would look amazing. I just need to... Oh, are the lights underneath there? I'd forgotten about that. Are the lights? Ah, right. So there are lights underneath there, look. So if there are lights, there must be power. That's right. You made me turn the lights off, didn't you? You said that they were too bright and that it wasn't atmospheric. Let me just see what it looks like with those lights on. I think it looks better with those lights on, but you made me turn them off. Look, it lights up the flowers. Makes them look lovely. Oh, maybe it is too bright. Right, but the point is, if there are lights up there and a switch there, there's power. So what I'll do, I will get Chris to plumb this in to the light up there so it works on... No, I'll get him to put it on a separate switch. But yeah, I'll get him to plumb it into the light's power, put in a separate switch, and we'll have it up there, and that will look amazing. That can be a little project for him that he'll charge for, obviously. Oh, weekend doings work well for me, says Emma. Ah, well, there we are, you see. There you are. I hoped it might work for people. Well, I can't claim credit. It's that Jen and Ange have decided that. Right, how are we doing time-wise? Oh, it's wine o'clock, darlings. Right, let's just whiz through the comments, catch up, and then we'll do wine o'clock. Yasmin, good evening to you. Raven, hello, Raven. Steve McDonald, a very good evening to you. Matron says hello to all those just arriving for wine o'clock. Indeed. Oh, Deborah Fleming's off to bed. Good night, my lovely. By George, I think he's got it, says Matron. What a total numpty, says Steve. Wider into the light, says Richard. Well, yes. Oh, right, okay. You all got there before me. Richard says Chris could wire it into the lights on a separate switch. Yeah, well, you know, I did get there. I did get there myself, but yes, yes, yes. Perfect there, says Matron. That looks good, says Josh. Just get a small power bank, says Stu. Yeah, that would look good, says Josh. Yeah, right. I think we all agree then that it needs to be up there and it needs to be wired into the lights. I could do a small power bank, but why not just wire it into the lights? You know, they're there, and then it saves arsing about with the power bank, doesn't it? Ah, Mustard! Project Nigel, dear old Mustard, good evening to you, my friend. Oh, and it's beer time and egg time. Fair play to you. Right, well, for me, it's wine time, and it has just turned wine o'clock. So, there we go. I'm excited about this now. That's going to look fabulous up there. Ugh. And I'm getting excited about the community caravan. Yes, I have already started browsing caravans. I can't help myself. I can't help myself, darlings. I've had all sorts of mad ideas regarding caravans, but I keep coming back to getting a Bailey. Lovely wine makes me feel so fine. And a succulent Chinese takeaway. Oh, and I've got a lovely, freshly laundered bed to clamber into. Oh, isn't life wonderful, darlings? Isn't life just wonderful? Oh, and it's about to become a lot more wonderful. Right. Right then, my lovelies. Cheers. Your very, very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. And up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep your wits about you. Keep your hands on your halfpennies. And above all, to each and every one of you, with joy, contentment, excitement, and optimism in my heart, and sincerity and integrity trumpeting out my rearward facing back bottom, get stuffed. Cheers, darlings. Here we go. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. That's going to look the bollocks up there. I mean, I suppose as a short-term thing, a little. Stay in there, you wiggling wanker. Ah, there we go, look. There you go. How's about that? How about that? Could do that. I've got a power bank in NETTY that I could just pop in the cupboard here. I could just use my sticky pads to stick that on there. Oh, I can do this. I can do this myself. I mean, Chris could do it properly, but oh, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Oh, hold on. I want to see what it looks like now. Oh, you netty petty poo. Netty petty piss pot poo. Piss pot, netty petty piss pot. Ooh. Oh, upside down. There you go. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Hang on. I'm going to stand here like an idiot and hold it because I want to see what it looks like on the screen here. Ooh. Oh, that looks brilliant, doesn't it? Oh, that looks epic. That looks epic. Right, I think we have a winner. So, a smaller power bank might be good. Oh, pop that down there for now. Oh. Yeah, that would look amazing. I've got some sticky things. I can just stick it there. Yeah, and just run a power bank in there. I think it was Sue who suggested that first, wasn't it? Right, I'm pinging. Use your Velcro pads. I haven't got any Velcro pads. I'll use my sticky pads, but they're not Velcro. They're just sticky, and they're proper sticky. They hold stuff there forever. That's what I did my little chef plate with. That's what glued the television down. And believe me, they don't shift. So 2 of those on that. It weighs nothing. And then yeah, just a little power bank in there. It means the cable's going to run there, but nobody's going to see that at night, are they? Yeah, you keep shouting Velcro pads, matron. I don't have any. What do you mean fire alert? Boaty doing what? Yeah, well, fair play. Yeah, fire alert. I did once set fire to a 7.5 ton truck when I tried to fit a stereo into it. That wasn't 7.5 ton. What am I talking about? It was 3.5 ton. Yeah, 3.5. Oh, lovely. Starling on the blink again, is it? Picture looks amazing where I am. That picture looks absolutely fantastic. Clearest picture for ages. Loving it. Oh, this is nice. Hello.
Boaty.
Mustard.
You're always telling me that you miss me.
I do miss you very much.
I miss you too.
Oh.
If only you weren't such a fucking arsehole.
Yeah, I know.
I'd miss you even more. I would miss you so much more.
That's the only downside to me, isn't it? My fucking arseholeness.
You are a major arsehole, and you know that's the one thing that gets in the way of it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you could stop being an arsehole.
It's a bit late in the day to try and make that kind of change in life, isn't it?
Not really. You know, we have the flexibility of our brains to be able to change such things.
Well, I'll work on it. Are
you an intelligent man or not?
In your honour, I shall spend every day of my existence going future trying to be less of an arsehole.
Yeah, but because you're such of an arsehole, you won't really do it.
I might.
You won't do.
No,
you'll do exactly the opposite because you are such an arsehole.
Yeah, you're right. I can't deny it. How's life, mate?
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're an arsehole. You're not supposed to ask such things. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, well, short but sweet. There we are. Oh, dear old Mustard. Now, I haven't recorded. I haven't done a daily diary today. I've had a day off. And having heard Mustard's voice, I'm tempted tomorrow to give you an old Mustard and Boaty do lunch from Rogerbotty 1. Actually from the Caravan, not the really early ones while we were outside at the garden table, but to give you one from Rogerbotty. Maybe one with Matron in as well. Ah, that might be fun. Did we do one with Matron and Emma? Have we got a Rogerbotty one with you two in it? If we have, I'll put that out as tomorrow's video. That'll be a bit of fun. I haven't done a daily diary. Couldn't be asked. I thought, sod it, have a day off. Oh, and people have said some nice things about today's video. Today's video was the pub overnight stop with, obviously with Jen and Ange and Phil, and a flying visit from Sherry. And people have been really complimentary about it. They've said it's been the best video that I've put up for ages. Oh, there is a video with you and Matron. Right, I'll put that out tomorrow then. I'll dig it out and I'll put it out tomorrow. If I can find it, I'm sure I will find it. Oh, thank you. That narrows it down. Thank you very much. That makes it easier. All right. Oh, 2 years ago, pretty much. Yeah, it's time that one had another viewing, isn't it? We'll do that. That'll be fun, actually. That'll be fun. Look out on the channel tomorrow for a Mustard and a Mustard and Boaty do lunch with Emma and Matron. If you've never seen them on screen together, well, you'll be able to tomorrow. That's what I'll do. That'll be tomorrow's video. Thank you. But yeah, so I decided to have a day off, but also I wanted today's video to have a good chance because people have been really complimentary and said it's the best video I've put out for ages. So that's really kind and thank you very much. And hugely unusually for me. I never do this, or hardly ever do it. Can't remember if and when I did it before for the last time. I actually watched it back in full. Obviously, I look a bit of it when I edit it, but I watched the whole thing through from beginning to end, 59 minutes, and I agree. I agree with what people have said to me. It is a good one. It's yeah, and it's made me think. And I've been chatting with the MHM crew. It's made me think about where to go with the videos going forward. Because yeah, some things work and some things maybe don't work as well. So, but anyway, thank you for all of your feedback on today's video. And tomorrow you will get Mustard, Boaty, Matron, and Emma. No, not Velcro pads, Matron, for Netty's on air. So no, I've got super heavy duty, ultra sticky pads. I don't know what they're properly called, but they're certainly not Velcro. They don't detach. They stick things forever. That's what, I mean, they've stuck a bloody heavy television DVD. 4 of them have stuck that, and they're only like that size. And 4 of those have stuck a bloody great big heavy telly to their sideboard. They're amazing. They are amazing. So one of those either side, it weighs absolutely nothing. They'll do it, no problem. It'll just have to stay there forever, because once those things stick, you don't unstick them very easily. I'm sure you could if you used enough force. We'll have another intermission in a little while. Mustard beasting Boaty was a legendary feature. There's a short of that. There is a short of that on the channel, and yes, it was funny. Mark says, I genuinely miss Mustard and Boaty do lunch. Mark, do you know, I do too. And it wouldn't be the same, but I was thinking about trying in some form to resurrect it. Now, Mustard and Boaty do lunch was probably at its best when we were in Rogerbotty 1. So I thought, and isn't it odd how things happen? I was genuinely thinking about this earlier today. I've had a lot of time to think today because I've not done anything. I thought it would be nice to try and recreate it, except it would be Boaty does lunch with. So I thought, just as Mustard and I used to invite people to come and have lunch with us in Rogerbotty 1, and it would get filmed, I thought I will invite people to come and have lunch with me here in Rogerbotty 2. And I'll do exactly the same. It'll get filmed, fly on the wall, and go out completely unedited. So, yeah, I might do that. I might well do that. So there you go. If anybody fancies coming up to this neck of the woods and filming a Boaty does lunch with, then you would be more than welcome to come here for lunch. It won't be a takeaway from the Milkston Road, but I will cook you lunch, and we will sit and eat it and have a chat, and it will all get filmed. So if anybody fancies that, let me know. Let me know, and I'll get you booked in, and we'll start a whole new thing. I might even get the posh table out, do it properly. That's a thing we could do. That could be the little niche, couldn't it? So in Mustard and Boaty do lunch, that was in a shoddy old 1984 Buccaneer, what was it, Elan or Elite? Something. And that could old tiny 2-berth Caravan. and we had a takeaway. So this time it can be in a slightly nicer caravan with a posh table, with napkins and beautiful cutlery, and it'll be a nice, excuse me, wine burp, and it will be a nice homemade lunch. Oh, could be roast beef and Yorkshire puddings if you come on a Sunday. Could be a meticulously planned brunch if you come on a Saturday. Could be Momo on pretty much any day. So let me know if you fancy that. If you would like to take part in, well, we'll come up with a proper title for it, but that'll be it. It'll be lunch here in the caravan and it gets filmed. That could be good fun. And the community weekend, the 7th of June, let's do a do lunch. Let's do a do lunch. That could be really good fun. So like on the Saturday, on the Sunday will be the proper lunch, the community Sunday lunch. And I don't film that. Maybe snippets of it, but that's our, you know, together off camera time. But maybe on the Saturday, we could film a do lunch here in Rogerbotty. Squeeze 6 people on here and I'll cook for 6 of you and we'll sit and film it all live and it'll go out unedited. That would be good fun. I would enjoy that. Let me know, what do you think? Is that a good idea? And would you like to be involved? Sherry, got to be me. Damn, you forgot I started early again. Oh yes, every Monday. Everyone, says Matron. If you want motorhoming, community doings, fun, food, chat, dogs, bridge, viaduct, green, walk, drinks, and more, watch Boaty's latest vid. Oh, and I fell into the river. Let's not forget that. I did fall into the river. Niska, good evening. Plumcon. Mustard and Boaty should come back for the holiday. Oh, I'd totally be up for that. I would totally be up for that. Seriously, whenever you're free, let me know. Let me know because I don't know when the kids' holidays are, but let me know and I'll do anything to make it possible. I mean, we need to do a Mustard and Boaty do lunch in Netty. We've never done lunch in Netty. That would be epic. The kebabs from Istanbul always looked amazing, says Mark Passad. They really were. Something else I was thinking today, I mentioned it before in the live stream, but I'm going to do it. One of these days, I'm going to drive to the Milkston Road for lunch. Won't be on a Monday. It'll be on like probably a Wednesday. And I'll just drive to the Milkston Road, have lunch, drive back and film it. Because I miss it. Yeah, I miss Istanbul. I miss the international chippy. I miss being approached by drug dealers and prostitutes, beggars. Mr. George Rogerbotty I. Yes, I bitterly regret. I wish you don't know at the time, do you? But if I knew then what I know now, then Rogerbotty would have been saved, would have been made perfect, me and Chris. And Rogerbotty would be the first community caravan. You know, maybe we could get something like Rogerbotty, because I am going to get a community caravan and I am going to get it fairly soon. But let's be honest, there isn't any money. There's no budget. So it probably is going to be a bit of a basket case like the original Rogerbotty, the first one anyway. But that's all right. We can make it sweet. We can rescue it. We can make it lovable, give it character. Rogerbotty 1 would have been an amazing base for something like that, because for all of its faults, it was dry. There was no and there were no soft floors. There was no damp anywhere. Yeah, I wish I had him, but you know, at the time it was a different time and a different place, wasn't it? Today's video is a good one, says Lloyd. I'm halfway through. Oh, right, thank you. On air could go just under the clock, Mrs. Slocum. What an excellent idea. That's a really good idea, actually, Mrs. Slocum. It might look quite good up there. Alan Simpson. Greetings, honourable community and semi-clothed reverend. Good evening to you. Good evening, the Honourable Alan. Oh. What time have we got? Right, we'll have a last intermission, darlings. We'll have a last intermission. I'm really excited now. Community caravans, on air sign, up there. Succulent Chinese takeaway. Lunch in Rogerbotty, filmed. I love that. I love that concept. The just filming it, fly on the wall, and it goes up unedited. I know that people will say it was born out of laziness, and you might have a point, but I think it was a concept that worked. I genuinely do think it worked, and I'm honestly surprised it never took off more than it did. But let's have another bash at it and do it here. But like I say, not in a shabby caravan, in a nicer caravan with posh cutlery and napkins and home cooked food, rather than, you know, yeah, Boaty cooks for and has lunch with so and so, that kind of thing. So yeah, come to the caravan. I'll cook lunch for you and film the eating and the chatting. Okay. Right, let's top the wine up, and it's the push on through until midnight. That on air sign is going to look epic up there. Now this is, that's only plastic, so, and I'm only going to be sticking stuff, so that's not going to do any permanent damage. I would be able to get it off in theory. So yeah, that's a job for tomorrow. Yeah, just under there. If I move that over there, power bank could go in there to the back of the clock. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Well, that alone has made this live stream worthwhile. And what else have we done? I mean, it's been a corking time. We've got plans for the community meetup on Sunday, June the 7th, but also the Saturday. So it's a community weekend now. We've got plans for Boaty cooks for and does lunch with whoever. So yeah, volunteers very welcome. Community caravan, it's all kicking off. It's going to be an amazing summer and an amazing year, and you would be mad to miss it, quite honestly. Right, let's whiz back in time a bit. Ah, yes, that's where I got to. Oh, I love the Rogerbotty Mark 1 dining room, says Alan. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. It had a tablecloth. Alan, we've got a tablecloth here. We have got a tablecloth here, my dear chap. Allow me to show you. Still in the wrapping, but we have a tablecloth in Rogerbotty brown. Let me just check. Yes, it is in Rogerbotty brown. It says so here. 100% cotton. There you go. That tablecloth is ready to go for when I deploy the posh table. And that's going to look amazing with the matching napkins and whatnot. Oh, that's going to be amazeballs. Design, solid. Item, tablecloth. Size, 54 by 70. Colour, Rogerbotty brown. Stroke, burnt orange. Yeah, it's Rogerbotty brown, really, isn't it? So yeah, we've got a tablecloth ready to go, Alan. I think you'll find, if you don't mind my saying so. I loved Rogerbotty Mark 1, says Matron. The colours and wallpaper, etc. I didn't like the mirrors on the ceilings, though, except when one fell on Boaty's head during lunch. Yeah. Yeah. Rogerbotty 1 was good fun. It should have all worked out a lot better than it did, really. Again, just slightly the wrong time, because if I had, if I was in a situation like now and Rogerbotty 1 came along, then it would all be very, very different, of course. But, we'll get, the community caravan will be the spiritual replacement for Rogerbotty 1. The community caravan won't be a Rogerbotty. It'll be, oh God, it'll be a Madam Fanny or something. I don't know. But that'll be a work in progress. It'll be something that we get Obviously, it's going to be on the cheap side, but it'll be a project and we'll make it into something fantastic and, you know, a real part of the community and a massive part of the community, because you will all be able to use it. And that's what really makes it part of the community, isn't it? Boaty, the fact of going to a decent takeaway and having a nice lunch and two mates shooting the shit was it. No need to posh it up. It was great as was. Yes, Mark, except that there are no takeaways around here. Oh, I suppose. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, Mark. If we wanted to remain faithful to the original, then we could. Right, the equivalent to the Milkston Road would be the parade in Matlock Bath. So, and we used to get some good footage from me and Mustard going to collect lunch and bringing it back. So, okay. So if we wanted to do it that way, then the thing would be we go from here to Matlock Bath, pick up fish and chips or, you know, something with chips from Matlock Bath, bring it back here and just eat it here. Nothing posh, no posh table. We just sit, eat our chips and a can of drink and shoot the shit, as Mark says. And that way, the journey to and from would become part of it, like it used to be with Mustard. That was where Nice Man or Rongan came, and Fat or Pregnant, and Perp, pedestrian en route pottering. I'll have that one. That all came about because of those journeys. So, yeah, Mark, I think you are right. Forget the cooking and all of that. We will go to Matlock Bath, and it's a really scenic journey from here to Matlock Bath. It's a really nice journey. We'll go the back way through Lee and Holloway and into the back of Matlock Bath through Crumford. Get chips or whatever and come back here and, yeah, just eat them here at the casual table and film it. Have the camera probably just there where the live stream camera is. That would work, wouldn't it? That would work. That would work really well. I just need people to do it with. I need people to do it with, darlings. I like that. I like that. You see, we are refining this. As a community, we're refining it. It was Hedges' first home. Oh, Jimmy Quinn, good evening, good evening, good evening. Alan says, I used to enjoy a good discussion around Nice Man Orangan too. They were all good fun, weren't they? They were all good fun. Mark's walking vlog, good evening to you. Emily Crayons, good evening, good evening, good evening. Will the community caravan be Rogerbotty? No, it'll be we'll come up with something else for the community caravan. It's going to be a low themed. So we'll see. Maybe Madam Fanny. I think Madam Fanny needs to come back, doesn't it? And that might be a good name for the community caravan with the flashing nubs. And I genuinely am all day today. Well, not all day, but I've been browsing all of the Facebook Marketplace, the cheap caravan groups, all of that. Oh, I'm getting really excited about it. I'm getting really excited about it. And factor in the fact that I'm also getting really excited about Woodside as well. Yeah, we could be onto something here. We just could be onto something. We really could. You have to dream, don't you? You have to try. Oh, that's a classy looking tablecloth, says Alan. It is. I love Rogerbotty brown, says Matron. Sherry, I've not got a clue what you're saying, darling. If you see this and miss my typos comment, which was very humorous, actually, I was trying to know what was Rogerbotty 1. It happens again, another dick typos, and I'm not going to correct it. Sherry, right, Rogerbotty, the original Rogerbotty was a Caravan, a 1984 tiny, grubby, two-berth Caravan that somebody bought for, oh, you'd need to go back and look. Look, it all happened like 4 years ago or something, or 3 years ago. There was a Caravan. When I was doing stuff with Mustard on a Monday, there was a Caravan. It was called Mr. George Rogerbotty. It eventually went away. We had a lot of fun with it. And this Mr. George Rogerbotty, the second, is kind of the successor. But I can't explain that in just a couple of sentences. Get the barbecue out, Boaty, says Chris T. Haven't got a barbecue yet, but Rogerbotty has an external gas point, and Andy gave me the fitting for it. So if I get a gas barbecue, I can plug it into Rogerbotty and run that. Fat or pregnant? Lol, says Raven. Yes, that was a thing, fat or pregnant. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the moles and the potholes in the road. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Again, that is a short. Have a look at the shorts on this channel. There's some good stuff in there. There is some good stuff in there. And the Do Moles Make Potholes short. Have a look at that. That was funny. And again, that came from just going to get lunch. The fallen Madonna with big boobies? Absolutely. Oh, Instagram. We don't care about Instagram. Cousin Helen, community cousin, good evening. How are you, lovely? Love to Willow. And there we are. Right, I've caught up. I have caught up with the comments. And we have got 15 minutes of wonderful community togetherness left to enjoy. So, what would you like to talk about? Throw anything you like in the comments. A hedgehog of truth question, a divisive debate, anything you want. I will be led by you for the next 15 minutes. There we go. Go for it, darlings. You are in charge of the dynamic. Mark's walking vlog would like everybody to know that he's got over 4,000 followers on Instagram. Okay, well done. So have I. Nobody wants any cycling stories, apparently. That's fine. That's fine. Go on. I'm right up at the comments. Helen's a bit stressed. Have you shaved your legs, asked Mustard? Yeah, about 30,000 times. Would you cycle again? Potentially, possibly, but there's no reason why I wouldn't. I do think about it. Boaty, what is your towing car going to be? Asks Carl of the Lockpick. Well, it's going to be the car I've got with the tow bar, which is Officer Crabtree. So it's like Hobson's choice, really, isn't it? It's the only car I've got with the tow bar. Hedgehog of Truth question, your favourite book? Oh, my favourite book. I'm going to have to cheat and give you a few. My favourite book. One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich. Anne of Green Gables. The Sewing Machine Man. The Debt Collector. Rich. Oh, I Bought a Mountain. Yeah, that's enough. Was that a thing? Oh.
Yeah, let's do Mustard and Boaty in Netty. I don't want to do it in the takeaway. That's fucking stupid. I'll let you know exactly when. You come down here, and we'll do it. All right? And we'll have an arm wrestle.
Oh, we've done that. We've done that. You don't want to be humiliated again, surely. Yeah, Crabtree should be okay for towing. Yes, you're looking at the wrong account, Mark's Walking Vlog. No Mallory Towers. Oh God, other favourite books. The Choir Boys, Joseph Wambaugh. That's amazing. Oh, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Of course. Of course. Famous 5-Go tenting. Hedgehog of Truth. Who is more alpha male, me or Mustard? Me. Me by a long way. He will never accept that, but absolutely me. Mustard is not remotely alpha, and that's to his credit. That's to his credit. Mustard is a nice man. He's not alpha in any way, shape, or form. I am, and that's to my discredit. Mustard is just lovely. He has no need to be an alpha male. I do, and it's not. It's not a good thing, actually. So, but it is me. But I'm not particularly proud of it.
Hi, Boaty. I've got a hedgehog of truth question for you. If you had the money, would you buy Windy Bum?
No. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I mean, it's too expensive. And no, I can think of things I would much rather do. I can think of things I would much rather do. No, absolutely. That is hedgehog of truth. Categorically, no, I would definitely not. Now, FYI, for the same price as Windy Bum, I could buy the restaurant and the Sherpa's Lodge. The entire building is the same price as Windy Bum. And so I think I'd rather buy the restaurant and the Sherpa's Lodge. Except I probably wouldn't buy that. Oh, well, I probably would. But no, I'd buy a motorhome and a place in Spain. Yeah, I'd buy a place in Bolnuevo, somewhere down there. Plus maybe a place in Campasol, somewhere near Paul and Dean. No, I wouldn't buy Windy Bum. Hedgehog of Truth question: your favourite classical music piece? Elgar's Cello Concerto. That's an easy one. And your favourite rock or pop piece? Alanis Morissette, Head Over Feet. Easy. Easy. And if you would like to expand that into what have we done? Right, we did classical music and favourite rock or pop. If you would like my favourite operatic aria, that would be Au Fond de Templesson from the Pearl Fishers. So there you go. You got an answer there that you didn't even ask for. Right, we got 7 minutes left, darlings. I'm still all caught up with the comments. I'm just waiting to read your comment out and respond to it. This is your chance. Come on, I'm normally 100 miles behind. Get your comments in. I will respond to them with a great level of immediacy. Yeah, more Hedgehog of Truth questions. Bring them on. I'm here. I'm poised. I've got the hedgehog. I've got the hedgehog. Good night, Jimmy Quinn. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Jimmy Quinn, for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. It's been fun tonight. I've loved it. I've been chilled. I'm excited about the on-air sign. I'm excited about the community seasonal pitch, the community caravan, the community tenting. This year is going to be the year where I do everything that people have said I can't or shouldn't do. All of the community stuff that people have said would never happen, I'm going to do it all. You watch. I can make things happen, and I'm going to. Have you made your bed? Asking for a friend, asked Peter P. Peter, you obviously didn't watch the beginning of this live stream where I said that for the first time since the original time, I have made the bed absolutely properly, impeccably, beautifully. I'm looking at it now. It looks stunning. It's freshly laundered. It's beautifully made. Boom, bosh, wallop. All done. All done. Hedgehog of Truth from Mark. Would you choose the life you have now over other points in your life? No. Well, I wouldn't choose the life I have now. I would choose the mental attitude I have now. But I'd like to combine that with having loads of money so I could make a big difference for other people. Oh, God. That's a really difficult one. That's a really difficult one. I loved being an athlete. I loved being... If you haven't done it, if you've not been an elite athlete, then you won't understand the absolute high of hurting yourself in training, the high of competing, and the ultimate high of winning. It's difficult to get across how you feel unless you've done it. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, it's just truth. Unless you've done it, unless you can't explain what it's like to do something like to become a world champion or to take a world record. Even the thought, the concept that you are the best in the world at something, that's kind of an amazing thing. And it's difficult to say that, yeah, I wouldn't want that back, because a massive part of you, of course, would love that. But, you know, I don't know how to answer that one. Well, answer it truthfully, hedgehog of truth. It's not a straightforward yes or no. Where my mind is I wouldn't change that. Where my mind is now, how my mind works, my personality, the way I behave, I wouldn't change that for any other time in my life, because that is, in that sense, I would say that at the moment I am peak me. I'm the best human being now that I've ever been. I'm not saying that I'm amazing. I'm not even saying that I'm good, but I'm the best version of me that I've ever been in terms of humanity and being a human being. That said, I would quite like to combine that with having the money that I used to have in the past, the sex, and the success. The success was nice. I'd like an element of that back in, but because it would all be different now, because with the mindset I've got now, if I had success or money, I would use it to make a difference for other people. And I never did that back in the day. Well, not much anyway. Not much at all. A bit, but not much. I won't lie. I was self-centered. I'd love to have my looks back, if that could happen. Hedgehog of Truth question from cousin Helen. If I send you a postcard from Weymouth mid-May, will you read it out on the live stream? Of course I will. Of course I will. Just tuned in, says D Stew. Are you alone on the boat? I am indeed, yes. No, I'm not going to wave me plums about. Peter P, I don't know what the Tinkle song is. I've never heard it. I don't know. I don't know the tune or anything. That's it, Emma, isn't it? That's it. You know, that's endemic amongst humanity. We wish we had the wisdom that we achieved in old age and could combine it with the youth and vigor and optimism and all of that. It is what it is. To revisit that question, I wouldn't change anything. I've had an amazing life, a better life than I could ever have dreamed of, because it started really badly. And I've kind of, I guess I've been really lucky. You know, against all the odds, I was nothing, still am. And yet in one lifetime, I was a world-class athlete, managed to achieve success in business, as a singist, managed to make a lot of my dreams come true, traveled, wore the right clothes, had the right company, wore the right watch, had money, lost it all, or gave it all away, or whatever. But I've said this many times before, it's the grass is always greener. I can be happy as things are now because I've done all the other stuff. And I know what I was like when I did all the other stuff. I feel sorry for people who haven't and who are always going to be dissatisfied with what they've got now because they think the grass would be greener. They think if I'd done this, if I'd done that, if I had money, if I had success, life would be amazing. And it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Now, when I was 25 years old, 30 years old, and you showed me now, then I would say utter failure. You should feel shame and contempt, and you must be incredibly unhappy. And I'm not. I'm not. Not remotely. But I could never have understood that back then. But equally, I couldn't have taught me back then how to be me now. You've just got to go through life and take your licks, good and bad. That was licks in the American sense, as in, you know, blows. And whatever. It is what it is, and we are where we are. Ultimately, I didn't expect to live until I was 20. None of my siblings did. So it's all been a bonus. And I wasn't the best person for a long time, but I was successful. And then I ceased to be successful, but became a better person. So fuck it, I'll take it. And there's still time left. That's the point. It's not over and done with. Please God, touch wood. Hopefully, I will get to wake up in the morning and there are going to be adventures ahead. And how amazing is that? Watch this space. Great things are going to happen this year, I tell you. And now we get into everybody saying good night. Okay, right. Well, there we are. We have reached a natural end. I've loved tonight. Thank you so much for staying up late. Thank you so much for being part of it. I've had a very different Monday. I've done very little, had an amazing lunch. And as I say, Rogerbotty is spotless, organised. Everything has been laundered. The water is topped up. Yeah, it's all grand. And I've got a lovely bed to climb into after I've consumed my succulent Chinese takeaway. And yeah, so tomorrow, remind me, somebody. Oh, I've not missed any things, have I? No, I've not missed anything. Tomorrow I will give you me and Mustard and Tracy and Emma eating lunch in the caravan, because no daily diary tomorrow. That's it. That is it, darlings. That is it. Oh, thank you, matron. Yeah, do watch today's video. Apparently it wasn't too bad. Thank you again to everybody for your feedback. Right, let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night, and thank you so much for your company. It means the world. And let me wish you a good day tomorrow. May the new day bring joy, may it bring pleasure, but at the very least, please, may it be manageable for you and for those that you love and who love you. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, 1 hour later, 11 o'clock, Tuesday Night Live. Join me then if you possibly can, because I can't wait to see you. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, thank you to Starling for not going on the wonk for 2 complete hours. Bless you. And then on that note, yes, community climax time. Here we go. Pachu. And indeed, do it with me. 3, 2, 1. Bosh. Good night, darlings. See you tomorrow. Much love. In fact, love you lots like jelly tots. See you tomorrow.